Harish was telling us of the waterlogging across parts of Bangalore. These visuals are particularly dramatic ones from HAL's LCA Tejas division affected. You can see cars that are also seen floating, boats that are used for relief work near the Balagere Panathur road. Let's go back to Harish to understand more. Harish, exactly what region is this in? If you could also bring our audiences more context there, particularly those of us who are tuning in from outside the state.
The Balagere Panathur road is in Mahadevpura zone on the outskirts of Bengaluru, and we do understand that a nearby lake has been breached, and also the huge amount of quantum of water that has come over the last few hours or so has meant that large parts of this area has been flooded. Look at the kind of numbers that Bengaluru has seen overnight. For example, Sampangiram Nagar has got in excess of 148 millimeter of rain. That's extremely heavy rain. You have HL Airport, that's again in Mahadevpura zone, getting around 142 millimeter of rain. Doddanekundi, once again in Mahadevpura zone, 133 millimeters of rain. And Marathalli, 129. There are several other localities in Bengaluru which have received in excess of 90 to 100 millimeter of rain. And that's one of the prime reason that you are seeing such terrible waterlogging and flooding in Mahadevpura and Bommanalli zones of BBMP here in Bengaluru. What we do understand is that some of these, at least 2-3 apartments in the Balagere Panathur road have been terribly affected, and that's where the rescue operations are on currently. They're being cut off, vehicles can't reach there. That's why boats are being deployed. We also have tractors being deployed over there by rescue personnel to ensure that essential supplies can reach. At the same time, if there are elderly or if
Harish, just stay with us. That's my colleague Harish sharing with us particularly important details right now about the movement that's being allowed across Bangalore. Again, we're asking you to call us in, especially if you're a resident of Bangalore. We'd love to know how you're being affected right now. Sushrit Joshi from Bangalore, a caller, is with us right now. Sir, thank you so much for calling us. Sir, I believe you are from the city affected. Tell us more about how your day has started.
Madam, I am not there in that area. I am in Bangalore West.
Right.
But I know the problem because I was working in Whitefield. I know the problem, and it is only due to haphazard planning, madam. And no one takes responsibility. And equally, the public are most irresponsible. They don't know how to complain, to whom to complain, what to complain. They don't know. They only stand on footpaths and they go on talking. That is really rubbish, madam. Nobody goes to concerned authorities and give the complaint in written or proper way. They never wait for them to come back and attend the work. They just go on blabbering whatever comes to their mind in the public, and they keep quiet. Because this is the only news which makes the government people to keep, let them blabber. They will not come again to attend us. When the time is there, we'll go attend. It is only due to haphazard planning, and even the two-wheelers and four-wheelers, they should also have some common sense, madam. When it is raining, they should also understand how to go and when to go. They should also understand. They should make use of the public transport, which is not at all being done. Everybody wants to show off that they have a vehicle.
Okay.
It's
So,
like this is all.
sir, could I just ask, I want to ask you one more question. I just also want to request if you could speak a little louder. For some reason, your voice is coming a little muffled. But, sir, I want to ask you, you said there were two problems. One was haphazard planning, and the other thing you said was that people don't know how to complain. But I want to ask you also if you could talk to us a little bit more when you say haphazard planning, because you said you know the area that's affected, even though you don't live there. Could you tell us more about what you mean when you say haphazard planning?
Madam, haphazard plan means one main road is there, and in between or in the sides there are no roads at all. Suddenly they will dig and they'll make a road there without nobody's concern, nobody's consultation, no BBMP permission or anything. And again they'll become one high-rise building will come with 20-25 houses. For that, no drainage, no water, no gutters. Everything will be like that. It will be seeping out. When this type of rains come, means it will not have any strength to maintain those things. Everything will become floods and go to other houses, other areas, and they never make the level of the ground equal. If it is down, they'll construct there. If it is up, they'll construct there only. That is what I know haphazard plan, and no permission will be taken. Everything after final at the entry time only they take the permission. These government employees give the permission by taking the bribe, which is known to everyone in India. That's not a ordinary problem. It's a common problem. Like that it is.
Thank you so much for calling us. Thank you for shedding a light on the issue. For